Once in a while, I get to try a very interesting ingredients. I get to find something new and I get excited. And that's what I love about this business, about hospitality, about bartending, about mixology. It's a always learning curve and always to find something new and experience something new. And today, literally, apart from one ingredient, everything else could be new for you as well. One of them is certainly brand new for me and never expected that I'm gonna hold a bottle of this spirit in my hands and have it in my bar. So today, my friends, we're breaking the old-fashioned series a little bit, but we're sticking to the boozy part because you know me, I like cocktails which are boozy. 2-3 ingredients max, and today that's the case. So, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, maybe like if you like it, and leave me a comment. But now, if you're ready for some shakes, stirrs and sips, let me introduce you to the ingredients and the cocktail. Okay, my friends, first, cheers to all of you. Thank you very much. We just passed 8,000 subscribers, which for some people say, oh, it's not enough. For me, it's absolutely fantastic. I mean, every little counts, and I want to thank you so much for supporting the channel. There's a few kind of weeks left until I'm gonna be celebrating my big 5-0, and I'm still debating with myself, should I do a live stream for that? What do you think? Should I do a live stream so you can kind of join me in my big birthday, turning 20 again? That would be fantastic. But yeah, let me know down in the comments, okay? But here we go. What I have in my hand, it's yeah, a wonderful drink. So cheers, and I'll let you know what it is. This drink made a way all the way from the US to my house, and I wasn't expecting to happen because, you know, these days UK it's a bit difficult with the export and import stuff, and kind of a costly. But Jeremy, who sent me the bottle and who is the guy behind this bottle, was determined to send it, and it arrived. And I have to be honest, first of all, very big live or on video apology to Jeremy, because the bottle came a few months ago and I've been trying to get into it to film the video for you, but I kind of couldn't make my mind what exactly to present with this wonderful liqueur. So today you're gonna meet, some of you probably for the first time, the one and only, and I think is the only one in the world, mushroom liqueur. Yes, you have VEDA Mushroom Liqueur. Haha! You don't need to infuse anymore anything with mushrooms, you have the VEDA Mushroom Liqueur, okay? It's a beautiful drink created with a honey, maple syrup, organic mushrooms, some botanicals, and other few ingredients, which it's absolutely splendid combination and make a wonderful, brilliant kind of a liqueur aperitivo. Drink on its own on ice, or I don't know if you want to drink it with a mixer, but today we're gonna make a cocktail with it. Cheers. It's just beautiful. Have this earthy, like on the nose aromas, but it's a very well balanced, like a sweet and bitter with the herbals. It's just, oh, it's amazing. And yeah, you hear me right, it's a mushroom liqueur, okay? So, the second ingredient, which you may don't expect as well to say this is coming from UK, but we have the Fielden Rye Whisky. Yes, you hear me right. A UK make rye whiskey now. But this one, it's not just any rye whiskey. It's made by farmers, and it's made with products which doesn't use a single chemical. Nothing which goes in this whiskey, it's used or it's been treated with any chemicals or making the grain grow faster or pesticides and all these kind of things. The farmers and the people behind the whiskey go back like years and years and get back to the normal farming when they let the land to reproduce to absorb the leftover, to make the soil better, and to grow healthy and absolutely organic clear grain. So the whiskey is just amazing. I will not sip on it now because I sipped last night. We'll make cocktail with it, but this whiskey is absolutely fantastic. So that's what we're doing today. We're combining one unique mushroom liqueur coming from the upstate of New York, made with wonderful ingredients sourced by the farms around the upstate in New York, and organic mushrooms, honey, maple syrup, rosemary, and lots of wonderful botanicals inside. And we're using a whiskey which is also made with absolutely clean ingredients, no chemicals, everything comes from the nature as supposed to be. And to finish, we're gonna use a Teapot Bitters. So, the cocktail name, funny, I decided to call it Mushroom Fields Forever. That may remind you of a song, which is with another kind of a fruit, but yeah, because we have the mushroom liqueur and we have the rye whiskey coming from UK, we're combining a little history and we're gonna call it Mushroom Fields Forever, okay? And it's inspired by a simple classic, the Manhattan. Now we know the Manhattan, you have the whiskey, you have the vermouth, you have the Angostura bitter, that's it. Today, that cocktail is inspired exactly by the core of the Manhattan, about this template. The only difference here is that it's equal measure of the liqueur and the whiskey. So if you're ready, my lovely friends, let's stir it quickly because it won't take that long. And let's see how this Mushroom Fields Forever tastes. Okay, the first ingredient, it's our Fielden whiskey, and we are going with 60 ml or 2 ounces of the whiskey straight away in your mixing glass. Don't spill on the side like I do, few drops, but I don't like it. Next, we're moving to the VEDA Mushroom Liqueur, and this is also 60 ml or 2 ounces. Beautiful, and this is it. The last ingredient which is left, it's basically a few dashes of the Teapot Bitters. I do around 4 dashes. Feel free if you want a little bit more of this teapot flavor inside. The Teapot Bitters works fantastic because the whiskey is quite fruity, quite mellow, really easy to drink, and then you have this wonderful bittersweet taste coming from the VEDA Mushroom Liqueur. So both of them, it's kind of elevating really nicely in a flavor and aromas. So the Teapot Bitters, it's gonna balance everything and you bring this kind of a herbal note from the tea, okay? Simple as that. So fill up your glass with ice, the mixing glass. Get lots of ice inside, and yeah, don't be shy. Get a lot of ice inside. And give it a quick stir until your glass is chilled, okay? So the only kind of easy way to figure out if your glass is really chilled and it's nice is just to try with the top of your fingers here. They are very sensitive to a cold. So when you touch the glass from outside, you can feel the difference in the temperature changing. And also, while I'm stirring, don't forget, Patreon's still there for everyone who wants to support the channel. The Bartender Lounge still open, the community, free to join. So don't forget about that. And check my website for the merchandise, okay? We're having a little kind of a Black Friday promotion going on. Okay, my glass is pretty good chilled. Wonderful. We're going to serve this in a beautiful Nick and Nora kind of a vintage glass because why not? I like it. It's a good template of a cocktail coming from kind of a Manhattan. Ah, look at that beauty. Absolutely fantastic. And what I'm keeping as a core of the Manhattan, I will be using a single maraschino cherry just to garnish. There's no need of cocktail pick, it's just gonna be dropped on the bottom as a little stone. And this is it, my lovely friends. This is the Mushroom Fields Forever. Cheers. Oh. It's absolutely beautiful. You have this warm, fruity, a little bit of kind of a spice coming from the rye whiskey, and then the mushroom liqueur brings the sweetness, the honey, wonderful herbal and earthy notes from the mushrooms, with the Teapot Bitters balance everything fantastic. It's just a wonderful cocktail. I mean, I can't take much credit because obviously I'm using the Manhattan template, but can I take credit for combining English rye whiskey with a unique American mushroom liqueur? I probably can, because nobody else has done it, okay? There you go. Mushroom Fields forever. See you next time. Stay safe. Enjoy what you do. Don't forget Patreon page, the Bartender's Lounge, and the merchandise. Just saying, okay? I love you and I leave you now. Cheers.